So obviously, I'm not going to be great with Japanese quiz games. The way I describe my Japanese skill is just enough to get myself in trouble. I can muddle through some stuff, and with a dictionary and some time, I can work my way through some other things. But a timed quiz? No chance. The best I can do is look for some keywords, and hope I can spot something associated. So I made next to no progress in America Oudan Ultra Quiz. And making matters worse, it's a game that defies using an emulator and save states to power your way through. I even set the game to easy mode, which gives you a lower threshold to pass, and I couldn't get by the third stage. But with all that preamble, America Oudan Ultra Quiz does have a few interesting things about it. First of all, it's based on a television show. America Oudan Ultra Quiz is a comedically themed game show where a group of competitors are slowly whittled down on a trip across America. Sometimes they have to answer trivia, sometimes they have to do other things. And even the trivia questions are known for not always being straightforward. The show was wildly popular throughout the 80s, and when this game was released, they had just aired the 15th season. The show ran for 17. The game America Oudan Ultra Quiz is not a straightforward quiz game. There are these exploration segments that try to replicate the feel of the television show. When you start, for example, the first thing you have to do is get to the Tokyo Dome, which is where the competition begins. On the program, tens of thousands of people show up at the Tokyo Dome to try to get onto the show. And this first round consists of a weed-out process. So when you get here, you're asked a series of true or false questions, and have to run to the side of the baseball field that represents your answer. You have to get 5 questions in a row correct before you're able to go on. Once you've made it that far, it's off to the airport, and after you've chatted with people, you head out onto the tarmac, where you have to beat the host in rock, paper, scissors before you're allowed on the plane. They give you 2 chances to do this, but if you fail, it's back to the Tokyo Dome to do the quiz all over again. If you manage to get on board the plane, then on the flight to Guam, you're handed a 50-question quiz. They don't tell you if you get the questions right or wrong. You don't know until you get off the plane. If you didn't get a passing grade, back on the plane you go. And that means going back to the Tokyo Dome to start all over again. Since you don't know if you passed or failed until you get off the plane, that defeats any use of an emulator here. Now, if somehow you manage to make your way through all of the rounds of the quiz, your reward for beating the game is that it becomes an RPG. And then you explore dungeons around the world, fighting monsters in quiz battles. In the RPG mode, there's a trick with the final boss where if you have the correct item, you instantly defeat them without having to take the quiz. Which is kind of the tone of America Oudan Ultra Quiz. Lightly comedic, parodying things, and just wacky in general. In Japan, this is pretty well remembered as being one of the weirder games on the Famicom. But it was rather popular. The America Oudan Ultra Quiz game series outlived the television series for quite a while. America Oudan Ultra Quiz is a game that's really impenetrable unless you know Japanese. And even if you know Japanese, apparently the questions can be kind of funny. Or at least I saw some people complaining that the questions didn't always make sense. It's interesting as a cultural artifact, and a very different take on a quiz game, but it's still a quiz game.